Girl, I've been talking to Dean. I didn't even press the thing. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. It is Wednesday. I don't know what the date is. Maybe the 11th or 12th or something like that. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know that you stopped by. You might not be watching this on the day that I recorded it. So I might be saying it's Wednesday and you might see this on Thursday. So girl, so go ahead, like, subscribe, hype up the video. Thank you for all those who have been hyping up the video, supporting the channel. I am, as of, what's today's date? March 11th at 8:36 a.m. I am currently sitting at 33,994 subscribers. Shout out to all the subscribers y'all have who have been here from the very beginning. And then I took a break and then I came back. And then y'all have been here. When I came back, I was at 4,000 subscribers. And, while I do want to race to the top, I have learned that quality over quantity is always the goal. It's like I have to keep I gotta keep thinking that, because I would like to have more subscribers. And I think I will have more subscribers once I start going live. I feel like live broadcast brings in a lot of subscribers, and trends that I have been, watching over, different people's channels and things like that. People who go live a lot. I don't go live. I'm weirded out. Like, what's so crazy? The way that that woman is about Rihanna, and the way that the DLWhisperer is about T.S. Madison, the way that Auntie Gary is about that kind of weird, like, I know I'm just Erica down here to the internet, but some people will watch you and develop ideas about you, even beef in their head about you, and you never met them, never interacted with them. And so I'm always weirded out at somebody watching me during like a live broadcast, and I don't know, just not sending good energy. So this is kind of my way to protect my energy. Like, before I go live, it's a whole thing. You talk about Lauryn Hill being late because the stars have to align. It is literally a whole thing, because I used to go live. There were times when I would go live, and when I was done, I literally felt like, ugh, like drained, like super drained, super like, because that's a lot of energy transfer. Not only are you broadcasting, but you are live. And that's like, I don't know. So for me, I really abide by protect your energy. It's not just some cute catchphrase. I really do. Like, it's a whole thing. Before I go live, when I go live, it literally, I have to clean the space. It's like it's a whole thing. It's a whole ritual for me to go live, so that I can make sure. And that's why I don't like to go over the amount, because I figure like 90 minutes to 2 hours might be the threshold for me, because it does drain the girl. So I have to wear a certain crystal while I'm going like, it's a whole thing, girl. Yeah, y'all talk about Lauryn Hill being late. No, I need to wait till all the stars are aligned. And it is, Mercury is in retrograde right now, so it's time for you to, that's why all this stuff is like coming back up, like Monique in the other video that I'm editing now. I was talking about Monique, the comedian, and how she came to the front to write Whoopi Goldberg an open letter. I'm not going to even talk about it here because it's going to irritate the hell out of me. So I'm not going to talk about it. But I just wanted to give a shout out to all the subscribers, all the folks that support the channel and contribute to the shout out to Nene Leaks, organic growth of the channel. I feel like I'm a boutique channel, right? All your faves be over here. All your faves be right over here. So shout out to everybody, and thank you for the support. All right. So ding, like remember when Cecil smiled on the trip, it was like ding. That was funny. All right, so let's see what's happening on the blogs.
I sponsor the now. Yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
These people are crazy. Nicki Minaj fan who threatened to beat up TinaKnowles and burn down her Gumbo booth suspended from X. But it says Beyonce's mama selling $25 Gumbo and it looks nasty as F. And then somebody said, where's this located? I'll be in Houston, Texas in 2 days. I'm coming to beat her the hell up and burn this stand to the damn ground. Account suspended. That's crazy. Nah, she needs to be arrested and questioned after what happened to Rihanna and T.S. Madison and Dominique. Y'all, y'all gave money to a stalker. Like y'all gave money to a stalker all because you're mad because these women fuck the same niggas you fuck. And then call it protect black women. When I tell you I'm so done with that catchphrase, I am so done with that catchphrase. I'm not, the United States loves a good catchphrase. Protect black women, Black Lives Matter, make America great again. It's always a little tagline. And the protect black women while you're a violent, unruly black woman causing chaos and confusion, girl, what are you talking about? And then like literally throwing out dog whistles and cards, using it the same way the men do it. They'd be right there going into the vortex of race, and then let it be a black woman, let it be a dark-skinned black woman, and she be out of order. But then what she's going to do when she gets reprimanded or when she faces consequence is turn around and be like, they're trying to silence a black woman, my freedom of speech. No, you are partnering, collaborating in community with people who have a severe, deep-seated hatred for trans people or for a celebrity or for Rihanna. Like y'all, and then it's crazy is these people are stalking them, and because their target of their stalking is someone you don't like, you're willing to give money to a stalker. Girl, I heard T.S. Madison say that motherfucker drove 2 hours to her house. 2 hours to her house. And y'all gave money and supported and energy. Y'all gave energy to that. You will reap what you sow. You will definitely reap what you sow. And money is currency. It's literally energy. It's energetic. And you gave currency. You know what the currents do? They'll turn around on your ass. And y'all better figure out a way to clean up that karma real quick. Y'all better go give some money to somebody else. Y'all need to go give some money to T.S. Madison Starter House so you can break even. Because girl, that shit is crazy. Then y'all on the internet and with a known fucking transphobe, acting like she's doing work. She's sitting over there with a snaggletooth, misogynistic a man who hates women and sounds like a maniacal joker when he laughs. And y'all in community with that, girl, that shit is insane. Y'all gave money to that. I'm telling you, you must. If you don't want that shit to come back to you, you literally paid a stalker to go stalk somebody just because you don't like their identity, just because you don't like their celebrity status, whatever it is. That is gross. It's insane. And it's time to reevaluate. Like, why would I give my money? Like, you have to sit back like, damn, I really just gave my money to a man who's like stalking another person, like literally stalking them, saying they want them dead, saying I want to see them catch their last breath, saying they want to beat their mamas up. And all because y'all think that he was uncovering an organized criminal organization ring or whatever the fuck. Girl, what? And then T.S. Madison was like, girl, my starter home is community funded. It's not ran by no government organization. So nobody is being defrauded. What you're giving is coming from you, coming from the community. That's what y'all should have been doing, is trying to help women who come out of jail and have been in jail because they had to live their life a certain way and got in trouble for whatever it was in order to survive. And now they're trying to re-enter society. That's actually a good thing. But instead of putting your money towards that, you'd rather put your money towards a man who drove 2 hours to hurt somebody, to stalk somebody with that annoying ass voice. T.S. Madison said it. She said it. The reason why y'all weren't able to see the demon in that man is because y'all were looking in the mirror and you were looking at yourself. Girl, I said, yes, bitch, bars. You didn't see the evil because you was recognizing it was a mirror right there. And y'all paid a man. And then the crazy part is y'all be so desperate to say that a man is protecting y'all, but y'all literally gave money to a man who wanted to harm someone. A protector of people is not trying to harm another person who has nothing to do with violence against you, who is not a threat against you. I can see if he was going out and harassing, it would still be crazy. I would still think it was crazy. But now I'm going after men who really truly harm women, not trans people, because that's not real. Dominique is not over there defrauding people with the starter house. Why would you think? And the crazy part is, why would you think that she would compromise and jeopardize all the work that she's done to be doing something illegal? And I know it's crazy because people will have a lot of things and do great things and also be scamming people as well. But I don't know. I just can't see it. I can't see it. And he is not being targeted because he is doing great for women. He has done nothing for you. And the crazy part is, it's just a reiteration of these niggas doing nothing for you and you giving money to them.
My man, bitch, your man left you for dead, hoe.
Because you think they're protecting you. I didn't know Claudia Jordan was in his DMs. She straightened it up. He told her, I don't want to have nothing to do with you because you and T.S. Madison are friends. As soon as he started talking about T.S. Madison, I think Claudia was like, wait a minute, because I don't have beef with her. But yeah, I guess, and I really think that women really thought that he knew something. When y'all talk about discernment, y'all always talk about discernment, but you couldn't discern because you were looking in a mirror. That's the craziest shit. When Madison said that, I said, bitch, bars. Bitch, that hatred, that evilness was reflected back to you. You weren't able to discern it because it looked just like you. And you gave your money to a stalker, girl. You got to reevaluate your life. Oh, this coffee. When I tell you this coffee is so good, let me tell you what I did with this coffee. I used a collagen creamer, some oat milk, a little bit of honey, because I ran out of creamer. I ran out of my brown sugar creamer. So I did a little bit of honey, collagen creamer, oat milk, a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt. And then I blended it up, and then I put my mushroom coffee in there, blended it up, and then I put regular coffee in there. It's so good. It's really good. And it's just like perfect. It's just really, my taste buds are really having a party. But now this story here, these people, how do we know it's a Nicki fan? You made a whole post about a fan getting suspended. Really, Jasmine? No, it's not about a fan getting suspended. It's about threatening violence towards a person and you being held accountable for it. And then this is what makes me annoyed. The willfully obtuse, be acting as if you don't understand why the person was suspended, because they said they wanted to harm the lady and burn her place down. So they wanted to commit assault and arson. Those are crimes. Y'all know that, right? You can't threaten people online. You can't make direct threats, veiled threats. You cannot do that to people. You can't. You can't. A direct threat to TinaKnowles saying, I want to burn her. Do you think if I was down here saying, y'all, I'm about to go down to Houston, Texas, because you know what I want to do? I'm going to beat TinaKnowles' ass and I'm going to burn that motherfucking Gumbo shack down. You know, they probably be at my door. Somebody would be like, girl, what's wrong with you? You can't threaten people. And then y'all asking, y'all just suspended a fan, a deranged fan. You know what fan is short for? Fanatic. The term stan came from Eminem's song where he was talking about a fan that he had named Stan who mimicked everything he did, on down to what he sang about. He mimicked it in real life. This woman that is online talking about Rihanna has no idea who this woman is. And this woman is directly saying Rihanna is the devil. She's evil. Jesus is going to rain down on her. All this other crazy shit. That's the same fucking vibration y'all gave currency to DLWhisperer. But nobody's going to put Madison and all that on the front unless it's focused on queer people, because people act like, well, if violence is being committed against a trans person, she might have tricked someone or she did this, and y'all act like it's okay. And it's so casually okay to harm these people. Y'all gave money to a man who is like, you literally gave money to him, like you, it's like you were giving your money to a racist. You gave your money to a transphobic person because you yourself are transphobic. You are transphobic, and the folks don't like to be called transphobic, just like racists don't like to be called racist. They want to be able to commit actions of transphobia. They want to be able to commit actions of homophobia and racism and xenophobia and colorism. They want to be able to benefit and be able to feel powerful when they're in that energy. But then when you call them what it is, they don't want to be called that. Because you know why? Because racists know, transphobic people know, homophobic people know, misogynists know how disgusting it is. But they want to play in the shit filled pig pen with the rest of the pigs. I cannot believe that Black women, in the name of protecting Black women, gave money to a man to stalk a person because they are existing in their identity. T.S. Madison doesn't even know this motherfucker. And he lied and y'all believed it. She doxed me. She doxed me. Girl, and then you sitting up there with a do-rag acting like your hair, and then y'all literally gave money to a violent man. You bitches lack discernment, you lack integrity, you lack self-respect, you lack sovereignty. Go dust them dicks off your altar. That's the crazy part. Y'all a bunch of disgruntled dick worshippers. Mad. Mad. And then they'll say, oh, I employed you. Girl, what the fuck? Just because you gave me money doesn't mean you're not less homophobic or less transphobic. I remember when T.S. Madison and Kaya broke up, and Kaya was on live and she was saying that, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember exactly what she said. She said something to the effect that her boys would be asking her, why are you doing business with that tranny? Why are you doing business with her? Because he said, they said something about, because you know how having sex in the ass does something to the human being. Like literally that kind of weird shit. And then she said, well, it's the money, right? Like, Amy, it's because he got the money. It's because we're people can be transphobic and do business with you. If they figure it's gonna be mutually beneficial, they will do business with you. Racists do business with black people. Look at the music industry. Look at every industry. Just because you employed a person for a specific amount of time or contracted their work doesn't mean you have people who marry people of other ethnicities and races, and their own families don't like that group of people. They'll be like, oh, you different, you're not black, you different black. White women every day marry black men and cannot stand, hate black women. When I tell you, loathe black women, but they done married their BBC all the time. It happens all the time. So all of those tropes, ironically, all of those not tropes, all of those actions and excuses are given by white people. Like when I say white, cis male, heterosexual, Christian, thin, and able body. Anything outside of that, people are, they just don't want it. They want to conserve it. They want to be in the box. And you don't like a person simply because the way they exist, and you can't see how that is congruent to the way that racist people act. The same thing, because it's the same box. That's why I call y'all Agent Smith. Y'all literally gave money. You should be, you're not ashamed of yourself, because what it was, I'm telling you, when Madison said that, I was like, girl, that's the truth. You don't have discernment because you looking at yourself. That's why you lack discernment. That raggedy ass nigga that you couldn't see was a bitch ass motherfucker. You couldn't see he was a bitch ass motherfucker because you a bitch ass motherfucker. And then y'all swear y'all don't want to believe that these men are having sex with whoever they get pleasure from. It doesn't matter. So not only are they coming in contact with other pussies, other dicks, other asses, other mouths, and I guess as long as the other mouth and asshole doesn't have a penis on the other side of it, y'all are okay with it. The way that y'all will go after a woman, these niggas be fucking other bitches raw, and y'all will take they dicks raw inside of your bodies. But you're mad at trans people? Girl. And for what? You know why? Because you don't feel powerful in a patriarchy. Why do you think the focus, there are trans people, trans men and trans women. Why do you think under a system of patriarchy are they still so focused, laser focused, not on trans men, on trans women? Because this is misogyny, girl. We don't like any form of woman, femininity, femme, we don't. And y'all steadily giving money to niggas who are violent so they can help you find out who the other violent, reckless niggas are who are having sex with trans women and gay men. Girl, it's so pathetic. Y'all are pathetic. And I'm so glad I'm not in community with you hoes. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's so crazy because you don't have power in a patriarchy. Your identities are so tethered to men. You can't see your life without being partnered. You hate other women. You hate other women. You see other women as competition. You're not a girl's girl or a woman's woman or whatever the fuck. You're not. Because I'll tell you one thing, the same women that gave money to the DL Whisperer are the same women who would take a man's side when he is in conflict with a woman with a pussy. They're always going to be on the side of the dick. Always. And because you don't have access to the anatomies that are attached to trans women, I'm trying to be nice and I'm not trying to use too much vulgar language. But if those trans women never transitioned and lived their lives as cis men, y'all would worship them too. That is the insane part of the thing. Y'all would worship them too. Y'all worship men. Your identities are so connected to men that you're willing to give money to a man so that he can go harm somebody because those groups of people are sharing the man that you're attracted to, and then disguising it as he's protecting you. He's not protecting you, girl. And ironically, as soon as the DL Whisperer makes these groups of women mad, you know how many sissies and punks they gonna call him? That's the crazy part. They went down to the courthouse. The motherfucking courthouse was empty. His own fucking lawyer wasn't even there, bitch. And that's what y'all gave money to. But just know the money is going to T.S. Madison's attorney fees. That fucking weird ass woman, Ivanna, whatever her name is, that shot up Rihanna's house. She shot her house up with an AR, y'all. That's crazy. It's the same exact energy. Now you got a motherfucker on the internet saying he want to burn down somebody's home or place of business. That's the same energy. As if you think the woman who shot up Rihanna's house is crazy, DL Whisperer is crazy too. And y'all gave money to that. That's some nasty word. You couldn't discern because you was looking at yourself in the mirror. I said, oh shit, bitch. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy as hell. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you should die in prison. What you talking about? It says disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein says prosecutors want him to die in prison after rape convictions. I did not get a death sentence. As soon as you stole somebody's pussy, that was your death sentence. Don't you ever steal. That's your payment. That's these motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. You guys are so lucky. You're lucky. I can't wait until this shit flips. You're lucky. Pedophiles will be in jail forever. Let women run this motherfucker. They would be in jail forever. Ever. You steal somebody's pussy, you're going to die in jail. You took from a woman, you're going to die in jail. You're going to die in jail. Mm-hmm. You are going to die in jail. In an interview with the Hollywood Reporter, Weinstein spoke about his condition and fears of dying in prison. That's where you should hear your last breath. The last gasp of air should be stale, cold prison air. Yes. It's a wrap. Harvey Weinstein is out of here. He took his last breath. A funky ass, musty ass, booty and underarm air. Girl. The 73-year-old once was Hollywood's most powerful producers, is currently incarcerated after being convicted of multiple sex crimes charges. His legal team has repeatedly urged that his declining health should be considered in ongoing court proceedings. Weinstein has reportedly experienced several medical issues during his time in custody, with attorneys raising concerns about whether he is receiving adequate care while in prison. This is who 50 needs to make a documentary on. There's hundreds of documentaries on him. Just go on Netflix or Hulu. Why do white people think that they can commit crimes and run and ruin other people's lives, but think we should feel sorry for them? The niggas do the same thing, and y'all want them to be able to do what white men do. Aren't y'all the motherfuckers that be like, well, why white men can do it? Why can't the niggas do it? sounding like some goddamn fools. Why would you want to model your life after the most violent group of people in human history? Why? Oh, fully assimilated. I got it. Never mind. Fully assimilated, put the men first, harm children and women, let them run the world, stand behind them, give money to them while they stalk people. Yeah, just girl, disgusting. Disgusting. So disgusting. So disgusting. Okay, let's see how is this gonna work. Why do white people think that they can commit crimes and ruin other people's lives, but think we should feel sorry for them when they get punished for it? Punishment is not supposed to be pleasant or comfortable. The level of entitlement is astounding. It's not just white men. I'm telling you, y'all be acting like black men are so different than white men. Y'all be acting like Indian men are so different from white men, or Asian men are so different from black men. They're not different, my dear. They're all functioning. They all have a chip right in the back of their neck. It's a barcode back there if you look, a chip right in the back of their neck, and it's socialization, social conditioning, media, music. This is how you are socialized. All of them have the same chip. All of them have the same. All of them have the same chip, and it does not matter their sexuality. That's another thing. It does not matter. Men are socialized the same, even gay men. That's why some people are you. It's like, it's so weird how people believe like just because you're gay, you cannot be misogynistic, or just because you are a lesbian that you cannot not like women, right? Like it can be embodied by anyone. And a lot of y'all move with a lot of internalized misogyny. Y'all gave money to a man, girl. I cannot get over that. I just like the things that you would give money to, like to support people and to help people, this, and then under the guise of he needs to be protected because he's trying to expose some organized crime syndicate. Girl, please. And then y'all will layer the shit with a bunch of lies and ideas like this man is really saving black women. From what? Y'all need to be saved from yourselves. Saved from yourselves. He should be using the time to speak for the healthcare system in prison and how it needs to be changed. Honey, Harvey Weinstein is like, what, 75? I don't know how old he is. Let me see how old he is. How old is Harvey Weinstein? 73. Yes. You probably have a good 3 to 5 years left. And the way that you abused your power and the way that you harmed people along the way that you affected people's career, and you don't understand why you need to sit your ass in there for what you did and feel like you need to be released because of your health. You know what you have done to the mental health of so many women, to the physical health. The idea that, knowing the way that they described the way his penis looked, and you came in contact with so many women, they probably have a visceral reaction. They probably want to vomit every single time they think about you and your body on top of them, and them not wanting it to be on top of them. Unwillingly, non-consensual. You've affected so many people and changed the lives for the worse for so many people. People had to go to therapy because of you. People had to really, people probably developed bad habits, addiction, drug habits, drinking habits, to numb the pain of having to come in contact with this man who looks like he has skin tags all over his body, just fat, hairy, slovenly. What is Michael Myers' character in Austin Powers? The get in my belly. That character, that's like that fat, sweaty. You probably smell like hot mayonnaise. Ugh. Can you imagine? No, I don't even want to imagine. Girl, you got just even that. Just the fact that you thought that you could lay your melted snowman body on somebody, you have to stay in jail forever until your last breath, nigga. No, 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 no. Out of here. Woman charged in Rihanna home shooting was previously placed on psychiatric hold and barred from contacting her child. Let me go to Hollywood Unlocked. Jasmine Brand. Okay, Hollywood Unlocked. It says, woo, Nicki Minaj fans suspended from X after threatening TinaKnowles. Oh, we already talked about that. Okay, that was Hollywood Unlocked. Let's go to the next one. Sure. DDG says, good morning to all the women who don't need a nigga for nothing.
Who are these niggas?
Only. Child support ain't no joke, huh? Pay that child support and stop complaining. You had a nice family. Wasn't enough. Now pay up. Like your baby mama? I need and want a man. You have a good day, sir, and may your hurt soul find healing in Jesus' name. Haley fell off. Why would you not want to be needed? What's going on? What's he mad about? Oh, shut up. Be quiet, Daryl. Good morning to all the people who know the difference in that, them, they, in a sentence. Shout out to your upbringing. It's not a sane woman that don't need a man. Good morning to DDG and DDG only. Good morning, but y'all don't like us though. Y'all prefer beggars. No, they prefer women where they feel like they could do a transaction exchange. If you need some money, you acting like you want some money, you're going to give something in return. That's one thing you have to learn, that they want something in return. They claim they want independent women. They claim they don't. They want something to dominate and control. Everybody's saying good morning. I may not need any man, but I need my man. I got no shame. I get treated like a queen from my black king and vice versa. He's my emergency contact. Girl. Oh, the people are upset because EJJohnson explained why he isn't attracted to gay men. And that's the other thing that we're going to hear what he has to say, because a lot of people don't understand what he's saying. And a lot of people, when people call men who have sex with trans women gay, you're only calling them gay because of the genitalia. But when you hear trans women say, I'm only attracted to straight men, because gay men are not attracted to women, whatever is between their leg are not that presentation. Gay men are not attracted to women, so they're not attracted to trans women. While they might respect, uplift, support, and encourage part of the community or whatever, even though you do have some gay men, hello DLWhisperer, who despises trans women. I think there's some internalized issues going on, along with some mental issues as well. But when you hear femmes say that I'm not attracted to gay men, because gay men, they might be inspired by femininity, they might embody femininity. You have feminine gay men, you have feminine straight men, but you're not attracted to another man. Gay men are attracted to men, period. Right? And I think that's where everybody's so worried about the anatomy being the driving force, so to speak, or the determiner, right? When we forget about the social, how we're socialized and how we show up socially. Gay men are not sexually attracted to women. So looking at a trans woman in her full spectrum, they're not going to be attracted to that sexually. They're not going to want to have sex with her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I want to hear what EJ says. Shout out to EJ, or the original rich kid. Let's listen.
What some people consider the
Okay, let's see.
biggest storylines on your spinoff was, you and your sister liking the same guy.
Honestly, that is ultimately what got the show picked up. But also, in terms of the gender and sexualities and stuff like that, it was very important because that happens. You can. I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men. Like, it's just not a thing.
Tell me more about that.
you know, it's just, I think like if you ask any of the girls, like they'll tell you the same. And I think they're just labels. You know, that's why like I don't care what, you know, like I'm dating someone, I'm like, I don't care what you identify as or what you call yourself, as long as you're happy being who you are. But no, but to be honest, it's like that's why I don't go to gay clubs. I don't go to, you know, gay things, because it's like the men that I attract are not there. And also like they're like, you know, they kind of like wave you off. You're just like, oh, that, you know, hey girl, like, you know, it's not, you're not in here like the rest of us are. You know, it's just, it's always, but it's, I never really understood it until now, because before when I would go and I just was like, there's something about this room. It's like, it's almost like they don't want me here. Like I'm not really in it here because I'm not presenting as a man. I'm not presenting in that way.
And to be clear, the gay community room.
Yeah.
Your own community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like a shameful thing or just like, oh, they're mean to me. But it's like, these are not my men in terms of attraction. Now, if I'm just going to have a kiki, sure. But like, these are not the men that are interested in me in that capacity. I do that when I go to the straight rooms.
So. So.
And let's be clear, EJ ain't tricking nobody. Do you understand? Do you understand that men are attracted? They are supposed to. Your straight man, a so-called straight man, is attracted to the presentation, the social presentation. That's why y'all get upset when they call y'all masculine, because you're like, well, I have a pussy. It's like, no, you're not presenting, girl. You're not giving us what the patriarchy curated or what a woman is supposed to look like, girl. You're supposed to give us Jessica Rabbit. You're supposed to give us Betty Boop, right? You're supposed to give us this, you know, shaped like a figure eight, right? Lashes, nails, booty, titties, right? Heels, nice legs. That's what so when you look at a feminine person, you're going to say, I don't attract gay men, because gay men are not attracted to feminine women, men, or whatever. Like you have that attraction there. It does exist. It's not an absolute, but I could understand what EJ is saying. Like, I'm in the room with gay men and they looking at me like, hey girl, but we're not trying to hook up with you, because that's not what you giving. That's not what we like. Right? Now there might be a gay man, masculine gay man, who likes the way that EJ is presenting. Maybe so. I don't know.
Has it always been that way for you in terms of when it comes to men? Has it always been what some people consider the straight guy always being the one that would approach you?
Or somebody who, yeah, or has been intimate and dating, you know, women for most of their life, or like up until then, for sure. Absolutely. It has always been that way, but now it's like even more so. Now that I definitely present in more of a feminine way, because also like it's like my energy is that.
EJ looked just like Cookie, baby. When I tell you he looked just like Cookie, sir, what they say you is in my Damon Wayans voice. You can't listen to the women. The women, when I tell you, y'all really spaz the fuck out. You spaz out at the idea that you have to share these men with other men and women. You really freak out. It comes from paranoia, scarcity, lack, an underdeveloped root chakra. You're not attached. You feel abandoned. You feel rejected. It's just a bunch of shit going on. And when anybody says what it is, y'all be like, that's not it. Yes, girl, it is, because it's too many examples of what y'all do in the actions. You can't label a man straight if he's dating a man. I'm confused. No, girl, the reason why you feel unaccepted in the gay community is because you walk around thinking you're a Republican white woman in her mid 40s with a vegan, gluten-free free chip on your shoulder. That was Bobby Lights. If they're straight messing with him, then they're gay. I only attract straight men is so contradictory. He's not straight if he's attracted to you. So you like men who are struggling with their sexuality. Got it. Instagram just be dropping me off anywhere. So he's attracted to DL men. Listen. And this is the type of stuff the DLWhisperer was talking about. That man was a psychotic stalker and helped none of you. And if you can't look at what is happening in the world and you need another motherfucking man to tell you what's happening in the world today, bitch, you ain't no real motherfucking woman. Because where the fuck is your intuition and your discernment? A straight man is not dating a man. A gay man or a DL man is. So if Johnny had 5 apples, gay people be all over the place. He's describing DL men, men with girlfriends, wives, BMs. Be careful, ladies. I'm 3.5 years celibate. Y'all be safe. EJ seems like a straight white Republican woman. Prove me wrong. So he likes DL men. I assume that dating men who have dated women makes him feel more like a woman. What does that mean? Ain't a man gay if he's messing with him anyway? And then y'all only, that's where the binary fucks everybody up, because you guys believe that it's only gay and there's only straight, and that's it. If you do anything outside of that heterosexual box, it's gay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anything outside of that box is actually queer. That's why black women be looking crazy as fuck to me when they be in that box trying to reinforce these fucked up ideologies. Girl, you're not even in there for real. Girl, they don't see you. They don't see you, nor do they hear you. And that's where that Malcolm X quote fits, right in that fucking box. When y'all in there in that box trying to get everybody to come in that box with you and live a miserable black and white existence, no color, no spectrum, no nothing, no fluidity, no nothing, just stuck, stagnant, just sitting in fucking stale water, no fluidity whatsoever, and trying to get everybody to come in that box with you so you can be like, the black woman is the most disrespected. Yeah, because you in there reinforcing rules that only align with white, cis male, heterosexual ideas. You only thing you trying to, and Christian ideas, you straight and Christian, and you think you got something to say and they gonna listen to you. You forgot you a woman. You forgot. In that box that y'all be trying to uphold and reinforce, your voice is unheard. That's why you feel like you don't have no connection to nothing. That's why you feel paranoid. That's why you feel your identity is attached to a man. And if a man isn't there, you actually don't know what the fuck to do with your life. But then the Bible told you. The Bible said, and you got some motherfucking ugly suit on a goddamn stage that costs more than your goddamn house, rolling around a car that costs more than your fucking life, and you sitting up there with your goddamn eyes wound up telling you how to be for a fucking man. Your identities are so tethered in every aspect of life, you don't even fucking realize it. So tethered that you become paranoid, and because it's not enough of them to go around. So now here comes a feminine gay man to the front of the line, and he's like, I don't fuck with other gay men, I fuck with straight men. Y'all are going to have to realize that there are many, many men who have had experiences outside of the realm of being considered straight. And it's unfair that women get to play with their sexuality. You know why women get to play with their sexuality? Because there's a man somewhere hoping and wishing and praying that he gets to benefit off of your sexual exploration. That's the only reason why a woman going through and exploring her sexuality isn't frowned upon, because a man says, ooh, there's an opportunity for me to get in the middle of that. And men don't have that option, because when you're in that box, if you do anything outside of that box, it's you gay forever. They don't get to explore their sexuality. Then you wonder why they so repressed, and why when they having sex with you, it seems like they're fighting someone. And then y'all turn around and act like you like that shit. You like for the inside of your uterus to be bruised up, because this nigga taking out all his anger because he can't really express himself. He's so goddamn sexually repressed. He can't even eat a fucking pickle without y'all saying he's gay. But y'all love these niggas, but you love them repressed and angry. And then look to another man to tell you whether or not the niggas are repressed, angry, and on the down low. Girl, I'm sorry, if a straight man is attracted and dating a gay man, that straight man is gay. Sexuality is fluid. The crazy part is, if that man wanted to be with EJ, okay, then so what? Next. You guys have really put men in such a tight box, and men put each other, but women, y'all put men in such a tight box, and then you wonder why they are repressing their emotions. They're repressed sexually. But y'all love them though. Y'all swear you love them, and I swear I hate them. You swear you love them, and swear I hate them. But you want the nigga to be angry and repressed, and to stab you with his sword, or bang you, or bust your pussy open, right? Or break your back. Y'all love that. Y'all done told yourselves you love when these niggas fight you during sex and fuck you like you can't, like you done stole something. Y'all love that. Nah, he's just repressed, poo-poo. He's mad because he can't really express himself. He's mad because he can't even ask you to peg him, because you're gonna be like, he gay, he gay, he gay.
Being gay.
But y'all love him though. 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 Y'all love him so much that you willing to pay somebody to go stalk somebody, girl. That is the most craziest shit. Girl, if you did that, you really need to sit down on the riverbanks and look out into the goddamn river and reevaluate your motherfucking life, bitch. Take some rocks, skip some rocks, bitch. Take some rocks. That's what you need to sit. Go fly a kite. Go run through some daisies, girl. Some wildflowers on the side of the hill, girl. Go fucking pet a goat, girl. Get your life together. It's time to reevaluate. It is the craziest shit to me. And then we'll turn around and be like, it's all in the name of protect Black women. Girl, when I tell y'all you should have kept that little catchphrase in 2025, because we don't believe you, bitch. You need more people. We don't believe y'all are trying to. No, we don't. We don't. Because we don't. So people are upset with EJ. So shout out to EJ. Shout out to EJJohnson. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah. Ivanna officially hit with attempted murder charges linked to the shooting incident at Rihanna's residence. Who sold her an AR-15 with extensive medical health problems? You act like you can't get a goddamn AR-15 at the damn Walmart. Girl, I was talking about yesterday. I used to want a Mossberg so bad, a silver one with a black handle. Ooh, ooh. I used to want one so bad. I was listening to Notorious Thugs, and in one of the verses, he said something about his Mossberg, and I used to want one. I did. I used to want a silver one with a black handle, little short. They're so cute, but like so good. So good. Donald Trump says no other president could do some of the shit I'm doing. That's why the Grim Reaper need to come holler at you. Ooh, girl. Okay, let's see. What is this? I don't know. Dr. Dre officially joins the Billionaire Club in 2026. So good. Now he can pay. Now he can pay D Barnes some restitution for hitting her in the face, since you got so much goddamn money, right? Girl. Look at Martha Stewart. Okay. Did you see that Terrence Howard interview? I don't want to talk about that right now, but yeah, it was sad. It was sad, but we talk about it all the time. How these niggas think that it's a rite of passage, but he was talking about in single digits. I was just like, "Ooh, girl, no, 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 no." Playing hide and go get it. Come on, hide and go get it. Mm-mm. Okay, let's see. What time is it? Oh, girl, it's almost an hour. Okay, I'm done talking. Girl, shut up. Okay, I'm done talking, y'all. Okay, I think I'm done for the day. Girl, it's been an hour. It's my grandfather said an hour. It's been an hour. Oh yes, Benjamin Bratt. Listen, oh, look at Benjamin Bratt, baby. Back in the day, when I tell you Benjamin Bratt, remember from Blood In, Blood Out? You know, Blood In, Blood Out was filmed that's where I'm from. You go see that movie, Blood In, Blood Out. Him and Miklo. Oh my God, I used to love that movie. Bound by Honor. That's the other name of it. Blood In, Blood Out. Benjamin Bratt. Yes. Remember him and Julia Roberts were together for a little while? He was fine. So they're doing this thing playing the Google dolls, and then they're showing like, Dad, what were you like in the 90s? And they're showing all these old pictures of celebrities. Okay, here. Ugh. Girl, stop playing with me. Look at his face. Girl, please. If you don't, something got to be wrong with your eyes if you don't think Benjamin Bratt. Woo! Look how he looks now. He's aged well. His skin looks moisturized and nice. He's very handsome. He is very handsome, girl. I posted the one of Nia Long. They had one of Holly Berry. Of all of the celebrities, and then like how they look now, and then they're just going through all their old pictures. It's very nostalgic. The page is called "Did You Catch This TV" on Instagram. They've done here. I'll show you. They're doing Faruza Balk. They did Christina Applegate. She's my favorite girl. They did. It was really sad. They did Amanda Bynes. It was really sad. Um, Everybody, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Jackie Chan, Morris Chestnut. Here, Morris Chestnut went to high school with my cousin. Yes, sir. Yes. It's the smile for me, baby. Yes. I love this. It's so nostalgic. It is so nostalgic. Look. Yes. Yes. Look at them. I love it. 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 They did Bruce Willis. That's the one that I first saw. It made me sad. Yes. They did Leonardo. They did my other favorite girl. It's the smile and the lips for me, baby. Look at Shelby. Yes. I love this. I love this so much. They did Pamela Anderson, Pierce Brosnan, Jamie Foxx. Oh no, they didn't do Jamie Foxx. That's just a clip. They did Hugh Jackman, Winona. Oh, I love this so much. This is so nostalgic. I love it. They did Cameron Diaz. Oh, come on, Denise Richards. It's the lips for me, baby. It was her lips and her nose. Just so like so proportioned. Look at her lips. Shout out to Denise Richards. We need to go over there and jump on Aaron. That's whose goddamn Gumbo shack needs to be burned down, girl. Don't report this video. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. I started getting emotional. Little tears are starting to come out looking at all these people that we grew up on and watching how they look now, and then just going through their old pictures. It's so nostalgic. I love it. So the page, if you want to go to it, is called, damn that Benjamin Bratt. Don't You Catch This TV. I don't know. It might be cut off because of the sound, but it was not. I didn't play more than 7 seconds of it, did I? Giselle Bryant wants to know when Eddie and Wendy Osefo's aliases will be going to trial. Pam and Oliver. She's stupid. What? Bitch, what?
She was not aware. But you can't say that when there's emails that are, it's clear that you're aware. But she still might not be aware of everything. Like, yeah. She still might not be. She will claim that she's not aware of everything, such as the multiple insurance claims. Okay.
I thought Giselle didn't know that they had already established that Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy, you know, that was my name for a little while, Eddie Hennessy, on Twitter. I changed it. That's a fly ass name. He need to name a strain of reefer after that if that damn business don't get shut down. I cannot believe Eddie and Wendy. Every time I think about that, I goddamn remember where I was, bitch, when I heard the story. I was just like, what? Arrested? What the hell? Of Wendy Osefo arrested? Oh my God, girl. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. Are you kidding me? I remember I was right here sitting on the floor. I remember. I was like, girl, what? And then baby, that mug shot, the way they need to put their mug shots, they need to come up with two strains of reefer, Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy, and they should have their damn mug shots on the damn package. Everything's a catch. Come on, you from the United States, baby. Everything's a catchphrase. You got to figure out a way to make some money off of it real quick. Pay me for my pain, bitch. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. Take care of each other. The landscapers are close to the window, so I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.
I mean, you had a lot to say to my husband.